All right, I wanted to make this one today to explore the realms of creative capacity that are opened when you're holding your seed. This seed that creates life physically, but also spiritually in a way that I have found this deepen immensely in my life lately is by throwing on some beats and flowing some poetry. So we got New York State of Mind Part 2, in which I seek and uncover the divine inside and let the light shine and get into a zone where I can hone the co-creative faculties inside me to claim the throne. The kingdom is inside of thee. It's holy like the Yggdrasil tree. We are the center of the universe where the circumference is nowhere. There's nothing to fear in just the face of the sheer vastness in which we inhabit, this spaciousness. Oh, there's so much grace to embrace your place and take off the mask because we bask in the spirit of truth. We were down in Malkuth in the roots, and then we resurrected up to Keter. The Egyptian netters, the gods, the deities, the mythologies live inside of my cells. It's in the stories that they would tell around the fire, dancing, chanting, moving and grooving with the sound of the universal logos, the spoken word, animated, making it flesh as I mesh with the spirit of the daemon, the wolf. It's inside of my heart, calling me to play my part. It's endurant, it's reverent, it's chasing down that bison of truth, fighting like Mike Tyson to be living in harmony and freedom and empowerment in the modern day where we connect to the rays of the sun and undo the mental phase. We're in this cultural craze, the death and the rebirth of the United States of America. We got the Pluto return, so it's time for the soul to yearn in the space of wonder for the maximum splendor that can be tasted and integrated. This cannot be debated. There's a clean slate for us to co-create with the divine. It is inside. The keys to unlock oneself is in the holding of the chi. Self-respect, reciprocity, giving and receiving, calling out the forces that tried to be deceiving, open to receiving the divine codes of activation all around. It's in the ground, it's in the way in which we can reverberate our sounds through the valleys, through the canyons, praying towards the mountain peaks. I take my ibis beak and I dig it into the Nile River, connecting to the eternal giver, bringer of wisdom. Extracting the food from out of the mud is the lotus bud, the flower power, transmuting those flaming arrows back to the demons that sent them towards me. Underneath, I'm in my spot at the Bodhi tree. Like you cannot take me away from the spirit that is free. You cannot box me in, for my intuition is like a fox in the forest, and I pour this entire heart into the track because I have a knack, finger on the pulse. Yo, we gotta slow down and transmute that frown into a smile, getting off these Masonic puppet masters, dualistic tiles that ain't so black and white when you're living in the spirit of the true sight and upholding what is right.